welcome in a very special episode coming to you with the kind compliments of FMF Finest Premium Ceylon Tea. Thank you FMF for all the sponsorship, and of course a very special welcome to Rani Hassan. She is the board member and patients coordinator of Lupus Foundation.
Thank you, Satya.
Welcome, madam.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you. We've been talking about this a lot. One of my executive members has mentioned about this foundation, and I thought the right person to get you here was to get more information about the foundation. And of course, this episode is coming to you and all our viewers with the kind compliments of FMF, the Finest Premium Ceylon Tea.
Every morning, wake up with a smile. With FMF tea, it's all worth the while. Hey, 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 it's an FMF day. Tea time is calling, you need a quick fix. With FMF tea, you have the right mix. Hey, 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 it's the FMF way.
FMF Finest Ceylon Tea is second to none.
Hey, 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 FMF all the way.
Madam, tell me about the foundation. I just want to know exactly what this foundation is all about.
Well, thank you, Satya. The Lupus Foundation of Fiji started in 2019.
Right.
Lupus is a chronic illness. It's SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus. It is a chronic illness and autoimmune, which can affect any part of the body. So the foundation was started with the initiative of Una Tuitombo, our CEO.
Right.
It started in 2019 with the thought that patients did not have a voice. When patients got diagnosed, they were basically lost and did not know how to handle their diagnosis.
This illness you're talking about right now, whichever the foundation is covering right now, it was discovered just early 2020s, can we say?
No, it's been around.
There for a while?
Yes, it's been around, but people have been dealing with it.
Okay.
I have a patient.
They were not sure about it?
No, they have a specific diagnosis.
Right.
But nobody was reaching out, and they did not know how to handle it. They knew that they had to go to the doctors, take the medication. I have a patient who has lupus for 17 years. And she was handling it, but there was no support.
So before this foundation was established, it was more to do a general thing, people going to hospitals.
Yes.
But it wasn't more like going through a foundation or anything.
Yes, there was no support.
Support.
Yes.
Okay.
So we've brought this foundation to a platform where people can reach out to us. Thank God, now we have the Ministry of Health with us. We have signed a memorandum of understanding. The foundation is sponsoring medicines to those who can't afford it. We've come quite a long way.
So right now, when you say chronic disease, right? I mean, how would you identify, okay, this person has got this disease, or how can you sort of they come to the foundation? What are the signs, or what are the ways we can sort of figure it out?
Okay, it works in two ways. The first is a criteria which has 11 points. Yes, it's hair loss, it's rashes. The most significant one is a Malaya rash. It's in the form of a butterfly. I had that.
Okay.
And there is a joint pain.
But it's not seen there, right?
It comes when you have inflammation.
Okay.
And once you're better, it's not there. So it's just like red hot spots. You have skin rashes, you have joint pains. There's a lot of fatigue. And then
the tiredness, is it more to a daily thing or once in a while?
With us, it's almost a daily thing.
Almost.
Yes.
So basically, if you earlier on in our discussion, you mentioned something that those who are getting lazy to wake up in the morning.
Yes.
Is that one of those reasons?
Yeah, we can. Yes. If a person defines it as lazy, but we do not say that. We say it's like the fatigue. That is a sign of a chronic illness, and that is lupus.
Okay.
Yes, and then
what about the hair loss? When you say hair loss, is it at the later stage or earlier part?
Well, I found mine in between.
In between.
I had very long hair.
Right.
And then I was losing patches, and I decided to like probably make it small like yours. So it's growing back.
Okay.
And I'm thankful.
It looks nice now.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can compliment that.
So I had it like because there was no choice.
Okay. So basically, there were cases where people were just running to doctors to get some medications just to get that hair done, redone, or
Yes.
regrowth.
Yes, because they want answers, right?
Yeah, they were not sure whether it was a disease.
Yes. So the final nail is that you need to have a blood test.
Right.
It's an ANA and a DSANA,
Right.
which confirms that you have an autoimmune illness. Your doctor will confirm with your symptoms whether it is lupus or not.
Right. But you also said rashes. When you
Yes.
said rashes, you mentioned about the face. On your skin, in your hands and things like that, you also get those kind of rashes?
Yes, that was my initial diagnosis.
Okay.
I started with a rash. So
Right.
I was going to like all the private clinics. I was going to the skin specialist.
Yeah.
And
So
they
it was
thought,
more to do kajuao and all those.
yeah, it was like, how you say kanikani,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
small red dots. So my
Right.
doctor thought I was allergic. So coming down,
It could be a sign of measles or anything like that.
no,
No?
it's like more a rash, an
Right.
allergy rash,
Okay.
right? And hives, like if it's not diagnosed
Mm-hmm.
properly, you probably can go undetained if nobody's taken care to.
So when you say hair loss, that's also looked at if a person has got cancer.
Yeah.
To some extent, it is a cancer, right?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
lupus is not cancer.
Right.
It is an autoimmune which attacks your antibodies. They fight against you, not to
Okay.
heal you. Like
Uh-huh.
for an instance, I'm saying in simpler words, Satya, your flu can be very fatal to
Right.
me. When you have a flu, your antibodies help you to get better.
Right.
Ours think flu is an enemy, so
Right,
I
right.
was like work on it. So your flu can probably kill
So
you.
immune system.
Yes,
It's more to do
yes,
with your immune system.
yes.
If it's strong, it will be able to fight.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll have an issue.
Yes, and our medications suppress that. Anything we take, our steroids, we on antihistamines to suppress our immune system.
Rani, so what was that reaction when you were diagnosed with that?
Okay, mine was not good.
Okay.
I'm honest. I was probably depressed for a month or so.
Uh-huh.
I had children in uni, and as a drama queen Indian mother, I thought I was going to die and everything. So until my daughter snapped me out of it, and she said, "Mom, research about it," and I did.
You're right.
But at that point, when you were going to type Google lupus, it said America. We're not living in America.
No,
we're
no,
in
we're
Fiji.
not. We're in
So
Fiji.
I got my curiosity got bigger, and then because of a mutual friend, I'm so grateful for Jeanette. She introduced me to another friend of hers. Then I got to know Una. So then we sort of clicked. I had the same queries. She was answering my questions.
Right.
It was through Una I found out that we can live with lupus
Okay.
if we go to our doctors, if we attending our clinics, taking our medications, and living a healthy lifestyle.
So those diagnoses, it can be sort of done in Fiji?
Yes,
It can
it
be.
is a special blood test.
Right.
It takes 3 months. Sadly, it takes 3 months. One of our main concerns is we do not have a qualified rheumatologist in Fiji to look after us. But we have, thank God, Dr. Acharya. There are a lot of other specialists that look after us. We have Dr. Acharya at CWM and Dr. Anis. He's the nephrologist specialist at the Fiji Kidney Center.
When you say, because you did mention earlier on that kidney is
Yes.
also very much.
That is lupus nephritis.
Right. And then your kidney, when you starts giving up, or sort of like you have issues with the
Yeah.
passing of sort of urines and all
Right.
that.
So when I say lupus can mimic, and it also attacks any part of your organ.
All right.
For me, especially, it was my brain. So I have lupus cerebritis. There is lupus nephritis, which attacks your kidneys. So with that, your kidney functions go down.
Go down.
You can be on dialysis. We have a patient who's had a transplant kidney. So there, thank God for the Fiji Kidney Center in
Right.
Fiji, which the government subsidized, I think, with the
Yes.
dialysis.
Yes.
So with the grace of God and through doctors, our patients are doing well, and they are successfully looked after by the doctors I've mentioned.
When you sort of like, you said when you were diagnosed, and then after so many months, you sort of like realize that it can be looked after, it can be cured and things like that. What's a family reaction now? I mean, I'm quite sure they must have been also depressed, because earlier part they were saying that probably you leave for another 2-3 months. Exactly, if I'm correct?
Yes. Yeah, she did not give me a time frame.
Uh-huh.
She just basically said that, okay, it's not curable. And my family is my biggest support system. My husband, my children, now my daughter-in-laws. I have 2 granddaughters. They were with me, standing with me from day one. I had told them that I'm going to do advocacy work for the foundation. They agreed. So the most scariest part wasn't that. It was when I had my seizures.
Yeah.
They are lupus seizures. They are not epilepsy. So they had thought they had lost me. My last hope was chemotherapy, which I was not going to recover from. And somehow through Dr. Chari and his consistence, they found a medication that helped me through it. And
Was there any time when it was decided that probably you'll have to go overseas for a treatment or anything like that?
no, actually,
No.
because it's sort of like a ticking bomb. You can be good, and then when you do come to the last stage, it's either yes or no,
Okay.
like between death and life. So no, because when I was so sick, there was no options. Like it's this, if it's working, otherwise I'm gone.
Is it scary?
Of course it is.
Very
for the
scary.
family. I think the hardest part is not for the patients itself.
What
it's
was
for
going in your
family.
mind at that time when sort of like things were not in your favor?
I can be honest, Satya, I do not remember that phase.
You lose the memory too?
Yes, I have a lot of memory loss during that time, and it is only my children's recollections
You're
that
right.
I have to connect the dots. Otherwise,
Did you used to communicate with your children, or was there a hand signal?
no.
Or?
Actually, my seizures weren't like shaking. It was just me coming in and out of a trance.
Right.
So like 1 minute, in a minute, my son said I would probably have 30 of them. So that took like a solid 3 or 4 days. I got ill on a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think I
And
put
you are not sort of aware of what exactly happened within that time?
Yes, and the funny part is I was having conversations.
You were talking,
Yes.
yet you didn't know what
No,
you were talking.
I
So
did
the
not.
memory part of it,
Yes.
it's not there.
It's not there. Whatever I remember is through told, like my children told me.
That they told after,
Yes.
not
No.
during that.
No.
So that phase of your life, you're not sure what
Yes.
is.
And I have a lot of memory loss.
Okay.
Even today, now, sorry. I can meet a family member, I can meet somebody, and then they can be full blown talking to me.
Right.
And I'll respond because they don't know me, they don't know
Exactly.
my illness. So once they walk away, my husband said, you don't know who that was. And I told him, I said, no. I said, okay, just keep walking.
So
you know?
there is another possibility. After this interview, you walk out of this building, and
No,
I meet
no.
you on the street. You can tell her, I don't know you.
I hope not. I hope not. But I found out you are very famous, and I'm sorry I did not know that part.
Thank you. If you have said or someone has said that I'm famous, thank you. I take it as a compliment.
Yes, you should be.
Is there a certain diet that you are on, or sort of like special recommended diet?
Yes, there is.
Uh-huh.
I had my personal journey is that I had gained a lot of weight. I was like 106 or something. Now I'm working on it. I've come down to 85 kg. It is recommended by the doctors. Like I'm saying, every patient is different.
Different,
Yes,
exactly.
every patient. I got ill once very much because of prednisone. It is a steroid. My face was full blown. My eyes were shut. Whereas
You
another.
must have looked more beautiful that time.
Thank you, honey.
I mean, you are beautiful now.
Thank you. I couldn't see, so I
Okay.
could not go down the steps of my house, and my son was holding me.
Okay.
When I reached ER, then I found out that it was not lupus, but my prednisone that had
Okay.
made me sick. So they tapered it down, and yes, I've had a lot of admissions.
Any exercise recommended for that?
Yes, you can do your walk. I found out that I can't, because if I'm doing a very strenuous thing today, I won't be able to get out of bed 2-3 days later because of our joints and our
Exactly.
muscles.
So do you get the joints pain too?
Yes,
those
I
things?
do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone is sort of like diagnosed or there are symptoms of this particular sickness,
Yeah.
what would be your recommendation to those people?
I would advise them to go to your nearest health center, go to your hospital. Now we are creating so much awareness that you can go and tell the doctor, I think I have lupus, can I get tested for it? Recommend the doctor that I want an ANA and a DSAN done. With our work with the Memorandum of Understanding with the Ministry of Health, I'm sure it is going to happen.
So how our own viewers and listeners can help the foundation? I mean, is there any way? I'm talking about financially, I'm looking at the other means where people can be sort of like being the member of it or helping it.
Yes, thank you, Hassan, for that. That is one of our very top concerns.
Do you get fundings?
Not much. We are working with the Ministry of Health,
Right.
who do our medicine scheme, and we are asking for help. We are through all the organizations for your CSR, your corporate social responsibilities. Please look into us. You can contact us. You can contact me and Una. We are on Facebook. Lately, we've started an initiative that we do want to hold a Maka Day. That is to help our patients. I'm our warriors. I have a warrior in Ba who does quilling. We are helping her sell her cards. She's a self-sufficient lady. She works from home through her cards. So we help her promote that. We are sewing a few items, and in November we are hoping to have a market day.
That market day, of course, we will be very much involved in promoting it.
Thank you.
Do let me know.
Yes.
And I'm willing to come on board and do all
Yes.
those promotions.
Thank
And
you.
in future, if you have any other events that you
Thank
want
you.
to with raise the funds or something like that,
Thank
we'll
you very
definitely
much.
be on board. But interesting, because these things are sort of not many of people are aware of all these
Yes,
things, and
yes.
by you coming into this program
Yes.
and on this show, I'm quite sure we can educate a lot of people, a lot
Thank
of
you.
ladies, a lot of gents. On that note, which gender would be more affected with this kind of thing?
Women.
Women.
Mostly at childbearing age.
Right.
We're looking from before the mindset was like from 25 to 40 plus, but now we have a couple of patients that are children.
Children.
Yes, with lupus.
When you said stigma early on,
Yes.
explain it to us how people will react to it if this thing is discussed within the family.
Okay. I have several patients that have opened up to me. They have sort of been separated from their spouses because of lupus. And another one is that within the Indian community, and I'm speaking to everyone at home, please do not judge your mother, your sister, or who has lupus. When they say they cannot get up in the morning, when they say they are tired and fatigued, please respect that. Be kind to them. It is not something that we put up with. I mean, it's not something we lie about. It is a fact, and it is our reality. God knows how much it takes for us to be functional.
Exactly.
I've had a very big morning at my clinic, then I had to go home. I'm a carer of my mom, and I had to be able to come here and sit down. So I know by the afternoon I will be very, very tired.
Very tired.
So it is a fact. It is not something that, you know how the mentality is,
All the nataks there.
not right. So it is not that. I can guarantee you that. Go and talk to a doctor if you do need clarifications. That patient just needs understanding. That warrior needs your support. For the husbands, for the children, for the boys in the house. I am so glad that I'm one of the fortunate ones. I do not have any pressure to get up in the morning. And my husband has always been like that after my diagnosis, and my kids. So I wish and I pray that all the families do that for their lupus warriors.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Satya.
I'm quite sure the information that you have given on this show lots of people, lots of sort of patients even, to the extent they will be very happy to receive all those kind of information that you just mentioned. And in days to come, if there is need to do more promotions, I'm most willing to do.
Thank you. That will be very nice.
Pleasure
Thank you.
meeting you. Thank you so much.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.